Capitol. She's really been with us all night, keeping track of the primaries here in the Sunshine State. I want to talk right now about campaign financing. Samantha?
Well, Tammy, I'm sure you've noticed over the last few weeks, if you've been paying attention, your airwaves have been inundated with campaign ads. Now, in this gubernatorial race specifically, these 7 candidates over the last few months, actually since January, have spent $95 million on nearly 90,000 television ads since January. And if you've noticed tonight, the top spenders aren't necessarily the winners. And the prime example here is the Democratic gubernatorial race. Take a look at this. Now we are seeing Philip Levine spent $37.7 million. Palm Beach billionaire Jeff Green spent $34.7 million. Gwen Graham spent $16.3 million. Chris King spent $7.8 million. And Andrew Gillum, the winner, spent $6.6 million. So this is certainly an indication, especially as we look ahead to November. We look at one of the most expensive races in the country, and that is Florida's U.S. Senate race with Democratic Senator Bill Nelson versus Governor Rick Scott. It's already chalked up to be one of the most expensive races in the country. And when you have the balance of power in the U.S. Senate in the balance, you're really looking at this expensive race. But what tonight is telling us is I wouldn't necessarily look at the dollar amounts on what each of these candidates are spending, because not all the time are the biggest spenders the winners. We're live this evening on Capitol. Samantha-Jo, Spectrum News 13.
Hey, Samantha-Jo, thank you so much for that live report. Very interesting take on it all.
Yeah, there's so